संगत जी, वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह। एको करता अवर न कोय, गुर शब्दी मिलावा होय। God is one and only creator who we can meet via the Guru Shabad as instructed in Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji. Waheguru Ji loves us all. God's love for us grows when we love Him back. Waheguru Ji wants us to love everyone around us, including our family, friends, and every living being we come in contact with. By loving all of God's creation, we indirectly show our love for Waheguru Ji. As a result, we feel happy and content in many ways. As mentioned in Rera Sahib, Akhan Jiva Visade Mar Jao, Akhan Okha Sacha Nao. Meditation on Nam is life. However, it is difficult to recite the true name of God. As a result, forgetting the name of God is death. Psychological for sure and physical at times. Sada Sada Simar Din Ra. Shri Kabir Ji's verse guides us to remember Almighty Waheguru Ji via Nam Simran, which is reciting Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru at all times. When we communicate with Waheguru Ji via Nam Simran, we can make the divine connection, practice of which will make our lives complete by bringing tranquility and a sense of fulfillment. Also, by reciting Waheguru Ji's name, all fears are shattered, and by being nirpo, or fearless, we can think well and plan our future intelligently. Ultimately, Jio tud pave, dive chalave, tu ape marat paida will hold true. Shri Guru Angad Dev Ji in Asa Avar recites, Jeso chanda ugve, suraj chade hazar, ette channar hondya, guru bin kod andar. If 100 moons were to rise and 1,000 suns appeared, even with such light, there would still be pitch darkness without Waheguru Ji's name. This stresses the importance of remembering Waheguru Ji in order to bring radiance in our lives. Waheguru Ji created the universe and everything which exists in it, including you and me. As stated in Japji Sahib, Kita pasao eko kawao tisle hoy lakhdariya. God's one word created the world's expansion, and millions of streams of life began to flow, which modern-day scientists call the Big Bang Theory. Even though we are a very small part of this universe, our God-given life and soul is connected to the Supreme Waheguru. While we are alive, we can take care of our soul by singing praises of Waheguru and cleanse it, eliminating our sins as well. Rasna gun gave hartere, mite kamate av gun mere. If we have Waheguru Ji with us, even troubles cannot find us. As Shri Guru Nanak Dev Ji says, Kaho Nanak ho nirpo hui so prab mera ola. Meaning once we are one with God and love Him, we have inner peace and become fearless. No situation, big or small, can affect us. Hence it becomes a protective shield. Waheguru Ji is our provider. He gives us everything we need. He is the great giver of all. Shri Guru Nanak Dev Ji and Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji says, Nit nit jire samaliyan, dekega devan har, tere dane kimat na pave, disdate kavan smart. Meaning everything we do and have is made possible by God's blessing. Shri Guru Arjan Dev Ji in Sukhmani Sahib states, Karan karavan karne jog, jyotis pave soi hog. God alone has the power to do everything. All happens under His will. Sukhmani Sahib nicely summarizes as to why we keep Waheguru's Naam. By doing so, we end transmigration, that is cycle of life and death. Fear of death disappears, no task is impossible, pain and suffering is lifted, thirst for desire, want for material objects is quenched, impurity of mind is removed, all griefs vanish. If we don't do so, then we continue in the cycle of life and death and continue absorbing the ill effects of Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, and Ahankar. As a consequence, we remain unhappy and sever our union with God. I would like to stress the following practical practical point. Even though our lives are lived under divine orders, whatever seeds we plant, the same we harvest. No matter what the result of our endeavors, we should always pay homage to God for what He has bestowed upon us. Today, we have all worked hard to prepare for this symposium. No matter what the outcome, we have to accept it as Wainerji's will. Wainerji wants us to work hard without expecting anything in return, termed as Nishkam Seva. This is one way we can achieve oneness with God. Seva karit hoye ne kami tisko hot parapat Swami. Waheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji ki Fateh.